Alright folks, settle down, grab your reading glasses if you can find them, and maybe a Werther's original. Today we're diving headfirst into the glorious click-clacking world of lever action rifles. And trust me, you'll want to stick around, because number 2 on our list, well, let's just say it might just rearrange your perceptions faster than finding out your favorite childhood candy now costs $5. Let's get this hoedown started. Number 9, Rossi R92. Kicking things off at number 9, we have the Rossi R92. Now let's be honest, Rossi sometimes gets a rap like the budget beer at a fancy wedding. It gets the job done, but nobody's writing poems about it. But hear me out. The R92 is essentially a clone of the legendary Winchester 1892, designed by none other than John Moses Browning himself, a man who probably forgot more about gun design than most people ever learned. These Brazilian beauties are often significantly more affordable than their Winchester or Italian-made counterparts. Yeah, sometimes the fit and finish need a little encouragement, let's call it. A bit of smoothing here, maybe swapping a spring there. Think of it as a starter kit for the aspiring gun tinkerer in your life, which, let's face it, at our age is probably you. Available in classic cowboy calibers like .357 Magnum, .44 Magnum, and .45 Colt. They're fantastic plinkers, decent brush guns for hunting, and they won't make your wallet weep quite as hard as some others on this list. It's the reliable pickup truck of the lever gun world. Might not be flashy, but it'll usually start when you need it to. A solid entry point or a great beater lever action rifle you won't cry over if it gets a scratch. Before we move on any further, do you want to win this $100 gift card? Subscribe today because 3 lucky subscribers will get a chance to win this $100 gift card. Number 8, Uberti 1873 Cattleman Carbine. Sliding into number 8, we've got the Uberti 1873 Cattleman Carbine. Ah, the 73. If lever actions had a Mount Rushmore, this design would be front and center, probably looking sternly off into the distance. Uberti, those wizards of Italian firearm replication, do a bang-up job capturing the soul of the original Winchester 1873, often called the gun that won the West. Holding one feels right, like putting on a perfectly broken-in pair of boots. The toggle link action is smoother than a politician's promise, though maybe slightly less robust than later designs if you're planning on feeding it a steady diet of super hot loads. But for standard pressure .357 Magnum or .45 Colt, chef's kiss. These are gorgeous rifles, often with beautiful case hardening and deep bluing. They're a favorite in cowboy action shooting for a reason. They look the part, feel the part, and run like a dream when treated right. It's pure nostalgia fuel. It makes you want to grow a handlebar mustache and start calling everyone partner. Just owning one increases your chances of randomly whistling the theme from Bonanza by at least 30%. A true classic, lovingly recreated. Number 7, Henry Big Boy Steel Carbine. Henry Big Boy Steel Carbine ranks 7th. Henry Repeating Arms, made in America or not, as they like to say, fair play. Brass-framed Big Boys are shiny, but the Steel Carbine is more practical and businesslike. The decreased weight will help your shoulder after a day in the woods or at the range, because we're all getting older. Extra weight is less enticing than an IRS audit. Their motion is smoother than silk pajamas on a marble floor right out of the box, no break-in needed. Many prefer the side-loading gate over Henry tube loading, although you can still use the tube for quick emptying. Diverse handgun calibers like .357 mag, .44 mag, and .45 Colt make it adaptable. Nice for plinking, hunting deer-sized game at acceptable ranges, or generating old-fashioned noise. Strong, reliable, American-made, and stylish. Anything not to love. Number 6, Marlin Model 336 Classic. 6th is the Marlin Model 336 Classic. Oh, Marlin 336. You, your dad, or your strange Uncle Earl probably had one of these if you hunted deer east of the Mississippi. Chambered mostly in the ancient 30-30 Winchester. This gun is linked with deer camp. It's like the official flannel shirt and bad coffee rifle. When placing glass on a lever rifle wasn't voodoo, Marlin's solid top receiver with side ejection made the 336 the obvious choice for mounting optics. Remember lining up iron sights with less sharp eyes? Scope mounting is great. After some rocky years under previous ownership, let's call it the dark times, Marlin is back under new management, Ruger, and reports say the quality is returning to its glory, maybe even better. Finding an earlier JM stamped one is excellent, but the modern models are also nice. It's a tough cowboy rifle for the field, not the exhibition case. It's accurate, reliable, and rooted rooted in American hunting. Number 5. Winchester Model 1894 Sporter. Breaking the top 5 is the Winchester Model 1894 Sporter. No lever action discussion is complete without Winchester 94. It's like talking rock and roll without Chuck Berry. Another lever action rifle designed by John Browning, the 94 is perhaps the most famous, especially in its classic form, 30 chambers. Numerous millions were made. The Sporter variant has a longer barrel, generally 24 inches, than the carbine, giving it a different balance and possibly more cartridge velocity. Didn't it seem elegant? It seems like it belongs next to a log cabin fireplace. Production has relocated to the US and Japan, although the newest models retain the Winchester feel. Lightweight, well-handled, and carrying a century of history in steel and wood. Top ejection requires offset mounts to mount scopes, but iron sight purists love it. Owning a 94 is Americana, pure lever gun. Number 4. Henry All-Weather Lever Action. Henry All-Weather Lever Action hangs on at #4. Remember whining about putting your gorgeous wood-stocked rifle outside in the rain or snow, concerned about every blemish and scratch on that perfect walnut? Henry heard our grumbling. The All-Weather takes their smooth movement and twists it to mock adverse weather. It has strong industrial hard chrome coating on metal surfaces instead of bluing. That lovely wood, replaced with a weatherproof stained hardwood. Though it may not be as pretty as a high-quality walnut stock, you'll choose function over form when tracking game in the rain. Consider it the lever action rifle Gore-Tex jacket. It can work hard in harsh settings in .30-30 and .45-70 government calibers. Stop worrying about your firearm. Take it out, use it hard, wipe it down, and don't worry about details. It's functional, durable, and can withstand Mother Nature and your clumsiness. Durable and practical for outdoor enthusiasts. Number 3. Browning BLR Lightweight 81. The 1981 Browning BLR Lightweight enters the podium at number 3. Hold on, traditionalists may be spitting out their coffee. Boxed magazine? On a lever? Sacrilege. Allow me to explain. Browning BLRs are unique. It can chamber current Spitzer cartridges like .308 Winchester, .243 Winchester, .30-06 Springfield, and magnums thanks to its detachable box magazine. This greatly increases range over flat-nosed lever gun rounds. Like a bolt-action rifle, it has a rotating bolt head with several lugs that lock directly into the barrel and a rack and pinion gear system for a smooth action. This gives it great strength and accuracy. The lightweight 81 variants are lightweight and carryable all day. It may not look like John Wayne's rifle, but the BLR is a great, frequently underrated lever-action rifle with bolt-action ballistics. It combines vintage cool with current performance. A lever gun for thinkers. Number 2. Marlin Dark Series 1895. So here it is. Number 2. What the headline promised would startle you. It may be better to say make the traditionalists clutch their pearls than shock. The Marlin Dark Series model 1895 in the devastating .45-70 government is it. Why is this shocking? Because it looks like aliens abducted and tacticalized a cowboy gun. Because a .45-70 isn't loud enough. Black-webbed hardwood stock and forend. Parkerized finish. Threaded barrel ready for suppressors or muzzle brakes. An XS lever rail with a ghost ring sight system are typical. Unless your grandfather was a time-traveling cyberpunk mercenary. This isn't his dear gun. The hard-hitting Marlin 1895 action is updated for the 21st century. These are being decorated with red dots, lights, and other trendy decorations. Definitely contentious. Purists dislike it. But for younger generations or older folks wanting for something unusual and functional, especially with the suppressor-friendly threaded barrel, it's really intriguing. It's modular, effective, and mean-looking. Lever-action rifle that embraces modernity. Shocked, perhaps astonished that lever guns might progress this manner. Number 1. Henry Model X. Finally, the top lever-action rifle for the year. Introducing the Henry Model X series. Allow me to explain. In keeping with the spirit of modernism, but perhaps less so than the Dark series, Henry's Model X line adds features many shooters have wanted to their classic smooth actions. Black synthetic furniture is sturdy and ready to be bashed around. Forend Picatinny and M-LOK accessory mounting points are included. To mount a light, a laser, a tactical sport, go wild. wild. Like the Dark series, the barrels are factory threaded for easy suppressor attachment. Imagine Whisper Quiet, 4/4/.357 lever action, like science fiction but available now. They retain the side-loading gate and replaceable tube magazine for optimal loading and unloading. The Model X is versatile in pistol, 357, .44 mag, .45 Colt, big bore, .45 70, and .410 shotgun calibers. Classic lever action reliability and enjoyment are combined with modern utility and adaptability. It's perfect for hunting, home protection, shooting sports, or being the coolest range man. It honors the past, yet looks ahead. For its features, reliability, modern flexibility, and fun factor, the Henry Model X is our top pick this year. That's it, 9 amazing lever action guns to watch this year. Every Shuck fan can find something they like, from cowboy charmers to tactical tools. Did your favorite make the list? Number 2, did it shock you or just make you nod at progress? Please share in the comments. We read them all, even the grumpy ones. If this video was helpful or interesting, like it and subscribe for more stuff about how we're not spring chickens but still love our firearms. Please excuse me, but all this conversation makes me want to see Rio Bravo again. Till next time, keep your powder dry and don't hurt your back racking that lever.